Hello everyone, StratGamer here, and we're back with Diplomacy is Not an Option. The game just got a major update yesterday, introducing a completely new mode, the challenge mode that you can see here, which are a number of missions where you have specific objectives. You can play them in different difficulties, and then if you manage to win them, you get these medals that you can see here. I won all of these in the hardest difficulty, Ultra Hardcore, and that's what I'm going to show you in the next couple of videos. I'm adding commentary to those gameplays, post-production, because in this game I really like to focus on playing and not explaining along the way. It's a bit stressful to explain along the way in this game what I'm doing. You'll basically see the gameplay in high speed, and along the way I'll explain a couple of things. Of course, if you have any questions, comments, wondering why I did something a certain way, don't hesitate to post in the comments below. Also, don't hesitate to tell me if you want to see more of these videos of this game in the comments below or by liking the video. I really like this game, and in particular this new challenge mode is really something, so I'm planning to play them, but I don't know if I'll show them on the channel depending on if you want to see them or not. The first 3 missions are called Piece of Cake, the first one good with popcorn and beer. And it is indeed not that hard, even in the ultra hardcore difficulty, but still I'm going to show you how I did it. I won on the first try without any death if you want to do the same thing. So here we are, we start of course by pausing. You can place a lot of woodcutters, also some builders and some houses using all of the resources that we have. I start also a research right away to construct a bit quicker. And you attack, a bit around your city. You can try to find even more resources. Don't go pick up fight that you can't win, but small fight you can, like I just did over here. As much wood as you can get at the beginning is great, because that way you can really accelerate your production and accelerate also your growth in terms of having more houses. The more houses you have, the more people are going to join your city. We're going to put also some of these towers so I can really see far away. It costs a bit of wood, but I have a lot of wood as you can see right now, so it's good. And with those towers I can really see far away, see the enemies coming. A new day starts, so you pause as always, and you start by putting more and more woodcutters. We actually weren't that lucky and there was no mountains very close. Now I can start to see some, but they're not that close, so I haven't put any mountains yet or any mines. You start attacking those small. Again, don't bite more than you can chew, but here they're definitely fine. That way I can also later on start mining that mountain over here. Yeah, slowly but surely making some great progress. I haven't put a lot of emphasis on food yet, because remember you start with quite a bit of resources, reserve, let's say, of food, and you don't really need a lot at the beginning. But slowly but surely, of course, you need to start that. So focus first on your wood, if possible also on stone, because you need stone to get to the next level. The first wave is coming. There's going to be 6 waves in this one. The first one is coming. We see where it's coming from, so that's why I put a tower over here. This will make sure that they start attacking the tower instead of attacking my city. The tower has quite a lot of health. Continuing to attack. Fine. It is good to clear the map as much as possible. This way they don't attack your city. At the end, for the final wave, every enemy that's still on the map will attack your city all at once. And even before that final wave, they tend to attack you if you get too close. So it's good to clear them with your soldiers. Okay, the wave is coming. Yes, it's not too big. It was easy for my tower with a number of archers. Continuing to expand slowly but surely. Again, I think this is a great mission for if you're coming back to the game, if you just finished the tutorials and you're not too sure It's not too hard, but it's also sort of a classic mission. You start from the start. You have, a map with bandits and soldiers. It's a classic map, so indeed a great way to get started. Good to use, as I'm doing here, your infantry to make everybody run around while your archer are picking them out. A bit of a sneaky tactic. We're clearing slowly but surely the whole map, as you can see. Don't have a huge army, but it's still enough. Now that we're at level 2, we can also build this fountain. The fountain is really important, that's why you put it in the middle of your houses. It will provide more population for all of those houses, as long as it's in radius. We see the next attack is gonna come from that point in the south, so I've put also 2 towers there, and I'm gonna slowly but surely also get my army to get back there, instead of clearing the map. But I do still have 2 minutes, so that's why I'm finishing clearing a bit in that. You can also improve your houses from level 1 to level 2 now that we've increased our town hall. I haven't really done a lot of research, as you may have seen. And yeah, we definitely have enough soldiers, I think. That won't be a problem. Always good to keep increasing your population, but of course make sure that you are producing enough food. If you hover the food icon, you'll see how much you've produced in the last day. So that way you know if you're producing enough every day for what you're consuming. And here it is. First attack, they went a bit far, so I sent a bit some of the soldiers to stop them so they don't go all the way to my city. It's not the perfect science of knowing exactly where to put the tower, of course. Continuing to expand my production also in the south and clearing all of these soldiers. I love having archers and crossbowmen. I think they're really good in this game. Even just the way they fire at high speed. I find it very cool. Yeah, so we're almost cleared that corner and we get some food too, which is always great. That way I don't have to push my production too much either. But now, I know that there won't be too much food left on the map, so I'm starting to really produce more with those farms. Those farms are also unlimited, and this is to reduce the consumption also of my people. I tend to keep the whole army together so that it's quicker to clean all of these patch of bandits, but of course you also need to keep a bit of army inside the city if you're going too far. In particular, you can put, like I've done, some archers in these high towers that they can attack from very far. Okay, we've seen the next attack again coming from there, so I'm putting a bit more defenses, including some stone walls. And now we can also start making crossbowmen instead of just archers. That's really cool. You can see I have some there. I'm putting some in the north too. Perfect. The catapults are ready. Look at this. Easy. They go for the walls first. They don't go around the wall unless, there's really a clear path for them. To go to level 3 of the town hall, we also need some money. And for some money, we need a market. We need to sell things in the market. It is, we have cleared most of the town. And we started to sell on the market, so we can go to the last level. I'm not really convinced, that it's needed now that I've, won this mission. And this was the first time I played the mission, right? So I was discovering it along the way, like you are. If I were to replay it, of course, I think I will do a few things a bit differently, but not too much. Putting some towers for the next attack over here. And starting a new city. Continue to expand. Again, not really necessary. So the attacks are so small compared to my the size of my army. But still, I didn't know how big the final attack would be. My first stone mine is empty, so don't hesitate to also close them, destroy them when they're empty, so that you get the population back, you get some resources back. Here's the next attack. It's getting stronger, of course. You do need some defense, some army, but as you can see, it was very easy to kill it with my current army. Continuing to expand, and we're also expanding, you know, in prevention. Let's say I'm starting to build also more defenses along the town. I don't really know where they're going to attack, but in a perfect world, you know, you have walls all across your city and not just where they're going to attack next. You can press shift now. This is a new thing. If you when you're trying to make new troops, you know, it will make 5 instead of 1. So here's the next attack where I hadn't really done anything. So I'm just deleting some of those stone walls for now to make them focus on the other side. So yeah, here I was playing a bit at too high speed, I think. So I sent a few of those soldiers that you can summon. Just stop them. But even if I hadn't done that, I think it would be not a problem at all. You see them, the size of my army compared to theirs. They had no chance. And we're now getting ready for the final one. It's good to know that usually in most of the games, the finals attack are always several waves or waves from different, you know, places. So it's not like you can have one army, or if you have one army, you need to make sure that you quickly destroy the wave that's coming from one side so that then your army can go to the other side before that other wave destroys your city, which is also where walls are quite important, right? Because they slow down. You can see the 2 attacks are coming from the north, so it's actually not that hard because I can just put all of my troops a bit closer, not the north, sorry, the south. Yeah, putting a few of those in the walls and things like this. Missing one wall. I don't know why I missed it, but it's fine. Here's the attack. Let's see if we survive. I still had a lot of you know, gems, so I put a few soldiers to slow them down, but here it is. It was quite easy, as you can see. Once again, don't hesitate to press the like button if you like this video, if you want to see more, in particular the more complex epic battles. And also if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comments below, and I hope to see you next time.